Rockets trail. So the Rockets 5 now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Jayshawn Tate out there with Smith. And it's Jay in at the 3. And finished off by Tate. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. You have to remember, we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
And the basket by Wood.
Boy, with a bushel basket full of moves at his disposal, Wood will dominate in the paint if given the opportunity.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Finney Smith. No good with the triple.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Doncic finds Wood. That three's off the mark. For Houston, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Doncic against Green. Here's McGee, and rejected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Wood, and it's Bullock in for Finney Smith. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the...
It's not enough to be a game dunker like you.
Let's turn our attention to that first half. Thanks, as always, for watching.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Heading the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace. Aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
And the Rockets shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Şengün, a screen on Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie on the double team. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You look at Dallas, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the Rockets, they've exceeded expectations, and that's still putting it lightly. They're playing fantastic ball and are very dangerous.
Here's Doncic. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Şengün. Harden, he's checked in for Smith.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Here's Jay. Doesn't go that time. Some solid D from Wood. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Clock at 6. And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. Luka Doncic, 4th.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
First one falls for him. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Christopher comes in for Green, and he stays with it. Hardaway, the pass to Wood.
And looking at their scoring off of turnovers, they were in the top half of the league. They capitalized on those chances when they could, and it speaks to the hustle they put into their play on the floor.
And their strong play around the rim last season was evident in their second chance points numbers as well. Crashed. Here's Jay. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Jay. Here's Şengün. And that one's drained from the low block. Şengün's got 10 points in the game.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
McGee finds Doncic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
McGee with a double team. Şengün passes to Smith. And the 3 off target. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. And he's going for the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside for Porter. Here's Jay. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting 41% since halftime. Here's Jay. 12 points for him. The Rockets again can't hit. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And he knocks down the first one.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Both good from the line that time. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jay. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Dallas already up 20. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Josh Christopher, and it's Marjanovic in at the center position, filling out the middle. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. And that one's good. Jay.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jay.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Tate, a screen on Doncic. 20 feet out. And it's Jay missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Powell's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Jay. And it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, throughout this
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Şengün, a screen on Hardaway.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Outside Hardaway, pass to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a 3. Dallas again missing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Şengün, the screen. Throws it up high. Not going to go that time.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Woods over to help. And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's foul number 2 for him. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
For 3, Hardaway unable to get that one. And Houston will come the other way.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Pass to Jay. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. It'll be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Here's Jay. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Christian Wood picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw misses. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward. Really good pass from Finney Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Sengun, a screen on Hardaway to the middle. From 6 feet away, no good. A bit long that time. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And here's Doncic outside. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Green. A minute 37 left to play in the fourth. The three is up. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's gonna sleep well tonight.
Clock at 2. Green for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Porter against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Doesn't go for him.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Jay. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Pass to Finney Smith. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the three. The Rockets pull it in. Inside, and stolen by Wood. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant.
Cause they the ones that showed me love before I started. With these wins, I'm John Wooden. Built myself a cushion cause I'm tired of all these lames with this.